And welcome back to the Hot Rod Lounge. My name is Travis. This is whatever episode we're on, season 2.
Season 2.
Like episode 10 or something like that. I don't know. We've got, I'll let Randy introduce everybody. But we've got some fun topics today. We've got a couple trivia questions for you. I don't know, a couple engaging topics I think we could tackle today. So, anyway. Without further ado, I'll introduce you to the man of the hour. Oh, wait. We're brought to you by Riverside Ford of Tulsa.
Yeah, where we are.
Riverside is by your side.
Riverside is what, Earl?
Always by your side.
There you go.
And we're powered by Scotch Media Productions. But hey, the host, Randy Pierce.
I thought we were powered by PSO.
That'd be nice. That'd be real money, actually.
Well, I just mean you're plugged into the wall over there. And
But
It's been that kind of day, hasn't it, Travis?
Oh, my goodness, it is. It's been that kind of a week.
You know, I ain't seen you since Friday.
Yep.
That's a long time.
Ah.
Generally, it's every day, every other day.
And we were at the studio, right, Friday?
Were we?
Or was that last Friday? See?
I was at the studio.
It had to have been the
Friday.
Because I had jury duty last week.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I spent the week in the district, or the federal jury duty.
Right.
And as soon as I walked in there, Monday morning, you get there really early. As soon as I walked in there and I saw the people that were in there, I'm like, I'm being picked.
Yep.
You could just tell by the people they put in there.
Yep.
I'm like right in the middle of what I knew what they were looking for.
I got picked, too. So September 8th, I report to Pasca.
Yeah, it was actually...
County seat. Yeah.
Oh, but that's
Osage
because you
County.
live up that way.
That's
Osage
right.
County.
That's right.
I was not looking forward to it until I got there. And then I got picked, and I'm like, oh, okay, I got to sit here. I got to do this.
Yeah.
But, and it was some oil thing, royalties and some other. I mean, it's boring.
Are you allowed to talk about it, right? I mean, were
No.
you? Okay,
no.
then what are you doing?
Well, you can now. The case is over.
It's over?
No, I can now.
Okay.
Yeah,
What are you
when
doing
you're-
here?
When you're there, you can't talk about it.
Nope.
You can't talk to anybody else next to you. I mean, and a lot of people take it serious, as they should.
Yeah.
As we're going through it, because this was a family or 3 or 4 families, and their income and lives were kind of based off of this lawsuit, but and they lost. But I mean, it's
Travis voted the wrong way.
Nope.
Well, look, they were what they call pro se, so they didn't have an attorney or anything with them, so they were trying to do it all on their own in a federal courthouse.
Nope.
Nope.
And I'm like, they're trying. I mean, it was 2 days of this one interrogation or interview or whatever you call it, and I was like, you haven't proved anything,
buddy.
And he tried for another 2 days, and they finally said, this is done.
Have you been called before? Have you done this before?
Okay, so that's what So I have, and I had to apologize to everybody who was there, because even the sheriff that was there, he's like, I'm sorry, guys, this is probably about one of the worst cases that you could sit through was this civil battle. And I said, it's my fault, and I apologize to everybody, because I said, this was my 3rd time being called, but I didn't even bother to show up the first 2 times.
Same. This is the exact 3rd time that I've been called too. The first 2 times I was at ORU finishing up we were in exams. I can't make it.
Yeah. Well, I just didn't even go. I didn't even tell them I was going to go.
Well, that's a little bit different.
And they asked me, they're like, did they say anything to you? And I'm like, no one ever said anything to me. I just never showed up, and I never got any type of summons or anything.
Better check.
But I did. But
Travis is wanted.
Check. They issue bench warrants for that sort of thing.
The federal court came in, and they were like, hey, you have to do this. And I'm like, well, I guess I should probably listen.
Wouldn't it be hilarious? The most laid-back guy in the hot rod lounge, never speeds, drives a Ranger, gets arrested for an outstanding bench warrant.
It's that easy. I mean, you're minding your own business. You roll through a stop sign. If sheriff is there, deputy sheriff, and all of a sudden you're in a different place.
Yeah, I don't want to say too much because, I don't know who's going to listen.
Right.
But there are reasons to probably pull me over.
Hey, folks, every other Tuesday he's right here at Riverside Ford of Tulsa. And if not every other Tuesday, every Friday about 11, he's here. So we got the whole crew tonight.
Yep.
I'm going to get to Steve-O in a minute because I'm going to run a little bit of his government funding. To my right, we have the man, the myth, the legend. Are we ready, Travis?
Yeah.
Let's have it. The Duke of Earl.
There he is.
Back from Chicago.
All right.
Chicago.
Very close. Byron, Illinois.
Where he and the championship drag team were drag racing.
Yeah.
Now, is this beginning of the season, right, Earl?
It's almost the end of it. We got 2 to go.
Well, beginning, end, same thing.
Yeah.
So we're going to win the championship again?
We're in contention, but the drag strip weekend was not good to us.
What'd you blow up?
We didn't blow a motor up, but the gremlins were there.
Well, that hot
one
rod.
Of the
wait a
parts that
minute.
controls the fuel.
That hot rod Mustang of yours couldn't outrun a gremlin?
To the blower, the barrel valve, and all that stuff. It might have had a bolt back off, and it spun the front pulley off the blower, spun around, and didn't come through the hood.
Oh,
we didn't win out that round.
Wow.
That's
And then the next round, we tried to qualify, and there's a automatic transmission part in there that went. Bleh.
That
So
sounds
we went
like,
about 6 feet.
That
Stopped.
sounds expensive.
Too
Yeah.
late.
yes.
It was.
It's like a whole motor, isn't it? Or pretty much.
Well, the transmission, that one part is $1,800. But we came back, and also the humidity and heat would just beat everybody to death. It was horrible.
Yeah.
But I brought home a half a bushel of corn grown in northern Illinois, and
That's
some of the
nice.
best corn I've ever had.
Right.
He just stopped in the toter and stole it out of the field.
well, yeah, you can.
Well, David's
can.
mom
Just walked out there and picked
lives
it.
up there, and she came to cook us
There's some
corn. And I
corn.
said, get some extra ears of that. They're
I've
huge.
I've driven through places like that, and you notice that, like the first couple of rows, the corn's gone.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You have to-
You got to go a
people
little further.
driving by, and people just getting their own
How did you go to jail? Stealing corn.
stealing corn. I mean, it's
And then while he was stealing corn, they found that bitch warrant for not going to jury duty.
Federal
15
court.
years
why do I'm
ago.
going to regret this, aren't I?
You're gonna. Yeah.
I mean,
You
Travis,
need to check OCSN.net.
Look,
you
I
need
know.
to get on there and
if
see.
if
My
anybody
wife checks all the time, by the way.
Well, that's
just
good.
to make sure we're
if
good.
anybody was not going to show up to jury duty, I wouldn't suspect it would have been you.
Yeah.
Now,
well,
TJ, I can see him just
Where-
forgetting and not going.
where do you think he gets it from?
And so let's and then we have Mr. Hahn back with us tonight.
Good
You
to be
know?
back. Good to be back.
He got a new job. Congrats.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Chief Mission Officer, Goodwill Industries of Tulsa.
Goodwill Industries
That's right.
of Tulsa.
I've been there for 2 years now. Actually, this August is my second year anniversary there. I've had a couple of different positions, but we work with people who typically have employment barriers. And so we want to help them on their career path and skill them up, lead them to opportunity, that sort of thing. So it's a great organization.
Can I send some folks over?
You can.
I got some folks that could use some
Send us over.
schooling up.
Send them over.
Some schooling.
Yeah. Yeah, we're
Spin them up.
spin them up. Let's have them.
Let's
Let's have them.
So as we talk about Goodwill, and I know you, I got a bone to pick with the state of Oklahoma.
I'm with you on this one.
Are you?
Yeah. You go. You get them.
What idiot? Okay,
I
or
don't know.
idiots, as we talk about
I wouldn't have gone to the idiot thing. But okay.
as we talk about politicians.
Uh-oh. Are we talking about the school system? Or
Okay.
What are we doing here?
What idiot decided it was a good idea to tear up every road in the state at the same time?
Yeah.
It took me 40 minutes yesterday to drive to work. I live 9 miles that way.
What are they calling this thing over here now? Stonehenge or something like
Tulsa
that?
Henge.
Yeah, Tulsa Henge.
I called it Tulsa Stonehenge forever
There you go.
because they built those big goalpost things
Right.
and then they ran out of money. You know, you'd have thought you'd have handled that
At
beforehand.
the beginning, yeah.
You know, in the beginning, there should have been a
'Cause
budget.
They'd have been done by now. It would have been over with. It
And
would
so
have-
for what, a year?
I
we
think it was
quit?
longer- I think it was
Yeah.
longer than that, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's been there
It's
for
been
quite
a
a while.
couple years.
So now we're building roads and Earl's used to all these governmental building things. And
That's correct.
I don't disagree with you at all. Tulsa is really bad about doing the roads. And even if they're trying to fix a road, they make it worse.
Yep.
Memorial between Sheridan and like 100 or 81st and 91st.
That was a disaster.
Are you talking about that goofy thing under the bridge down there where you go over on the wrong side of the road?
Actually,
Scare everybody to death?
Actually, I think that was probably the best thing they've ever done in this town.
Are you drunk?
No, it works out great if you're trying to get around onto the highway. And they've had, they used to have a lot of accidents there. The accidents have gone way, way down. I'm talking about, so they'll take a road, and there was a bunch of potholes. So they go and they pick out these little areas of the potholes. 90% of the road they picked out, they just left little sections.
Yeah.
I'm like, you couldn't have just grabbed that extra foot-by-foot area and just pulled the whole thing out and paved the whole thing instead of just adding asphalt to an area, so now it's more bumpy.
Oh,
It doesn't make any sense.
you're talking about potholes.
Well, it's the same. I think it's the same people.
That deal down there on Memorial.
It's all the same.
It's all the same.
Wrap it up.
That deal down there on
Moving right
Memorial.
along here.
That's right.
There was some pot involved in that, but it wasn't holes in the road, okay?
Yeah.
And I think Ramon was down there giving out tequila or something.
Well, good for him, because it was,
It's horrible.
yeah.
Horrible, Earl. Have you been
Oh,
down
I
there?
know.
And the turnpike, and they built that turnpike that goes out toward Broken Arrow.
I know which part you're talking about.
I mean,
You got to run that at about 75 on a Harley.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's nuts.
I heard that they're supposed to be addressing that sometime soon.
I did hear that.
Yeah.
But I mean,
actually
what,
got the money for it.
Yeah.
20 years later?
It's horrible. It's
15 years
60
later.
some million to fix
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So Earl has been cleaning out his collection.
Yeah.
And he said, "Hey, I got a bunch of stuff." And I said, "I want it all. Just put it in a
want
box,
it all.
Earl. And then we'll dispense from there."
Yeah.
Look at this. Where's that camera? How about that 85th Shelby coin right there?
Ooh,
And then on the back,
Poker chip.
impressive.
Mr. Shelby.
Nice.
Oh,
Okay.
all right.
You're going to have to, do this or something.
Okay.
Get a little closer.
How about a 30th anniversary Mustang gold coin?
Yep.
Nice.
Okay? There's not many of those. This one I'm going to have to put my glasses on for.
It's like real gold.
This is
Solid gold.
Plated.
This is a Ford truck 75th anniversary coin.
Nice.
It's got a hole in it. I could wear this for a necklace. Now this one's old. Let's see if Steve remembers this one. How about this key ring?
Ooh. I don't remember
And then it's
that one.
Fred Jones Ford. You don't remember Fred?
Yeah, I
Jones Ford?
remember Fred Jones. Ford.
Huge.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
they're still in the parts business. Mm-hmm. And then it's got the old Ford crest on the back of
Crest
it.
on
nice.
it.
Plus this gorgeous Shelby right here.
Yeah.
We got all the stuff, Travis.
Yeah. You got hooked up. You got a painting, too, or a picture or something.
It's over there.
Yeah, over there.
It's an 08.
Just trust us. It's over there.
It's an 08 Shelby.
I wanted it to go to a good home
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
and not show
Actually,
up on Marketplace.
He said Goodwill, and
Yeah.
I took it.
Right. Well, have you ever seen anything like this before? Old Lincoln.
Oh, yeah.
See that? Yeah.
That's back
Yeah.
when cars had keys.
Right. See this key, kids?
What? Hey, 40 years ago when I started selling cars, they had no
Right.
No clickers.
no clickers had come out yet,
Right.
and
Is that the term, clicker? That's
Clicker.
remote
Yeah,
the,
you go.
the thing.
We
You
call
know,
it
push the button, the door
beginning. Where's
unlocked,
clicker
The
at?
clicker. It's fine.
and it had two keys,
That's right.
Yep, 2 keys.
one for the door and trunk. Mm-hmm. It had a round top, and then one with a square top that went in the ignition.
Yep.
Remember those days?
Well,
Yep.
they used to have a valet key, too, didn't they?
Yes.
Yeah. So there was one in the glove box or whatever if you needed it for valet parking.
Yeah, because it wouldn't unlock
The,
the glove box
Right,
or
it
the
wouldn't
trunk.
unlock the glove
All it
box.
would do was start the car.
Start the car.
yeah.
Yeah.
So T Hall, you brought us. Oh, there we go. So I noticed the other day we talked about places to drive our cars to, and Mary Beth over at Buck Adams is a buddy of ours. We filmed there, and Travis and I have done several things over there. She got a new statue, dude.
What?
Did you see it?
No. At that location?
At right there with all, it's she owns about half that neighborhood over there.
Yeah.
Now. And she put it down the street at the Buck Adams Vintage something, but it's as big as Buck, and it's Bob Wills.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, look it up on Facebook.
Well, I'm running out of battery, and I got to keep our things on here, but we'll look it up.
But it's, she got Buck, and then she got the girl statue.
Yeah.
I forget what her name is.
Uh-huh.
That's at the same property.
Right.
And then across the street, she's got the big lumberjack one.
Right.
And then now she just got this one.
Where is it? Is it on the? Where is it at?
It's right there with all the others.
With the moon guy or whatever.
That's Buck Adams.
Buck Adams.
Yeah.
Moon guy.
Moon guy. And it's Bob Wills. She calls it Cowboy Bob something. But when you look at it, it's Bob Wills. It's just who was from Oklahoma anyway.
Yeah,
right.
It's designed to be a tribute?
I don't know if it's. I think so.
Okay.
I mean, there's no doubt when you look at it,
Right.
who it's supposed to be.
Right.
And it's in an old suit like Bob Wills would have wore, and the cowboy boots and the hat.
Huh.
And, she's got a store called Buck's Vintage something, and that's where the statue is.
Huh.
All of this is tied to the 100th year of Route 66
And that's
next
right.
yeere.
She's right on Route 66.
Right on Route 66. And they're
I have a question, Travis, and then we can start with whatever your agenda is.
I don't have an agenda. I just have.
I was going through our episodes the other day.
Uh-huh.
We're missing 2.
Uh-oh.
Well, you're missing. Yeah, one is the live one that we did at the Shelby, which we are missing that one.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we're missing another one. You're right.
Where'd it go?
Well,
That was the one we did at the burger joint.
no, that one's on there.
I didn't find it.
The burger one's on there.
What other one's missing? So we're
did
missing
one,
3.
We did one that was over here.
Oh, well, that one's long. Yeah, why did we put that one out?
I don't remember why now.
Oh.
Usually, if I don't post them, it's because there was some type of technical error that was just beyond my repair. And that's the only reason why I never usually post them. However, this last month or the month before, we had issues with my company, and I fell behind on a lot of stuff because we were juggling. I had to juggle life and real life, situation.
Life happens.
So a couple episodes, one episode particularly probably didn't get any air.
Well,
I still plan on putting the one that we did at the Shelby meet together, and then posting it as shorts and not maybe as an actual show.
just do some little clips.
Yeah, do clips from it because I think I have enough for clips. But that's the one we had the big issues with. So
Well, I got to go back and look. I couldn't find the hamburger one.
I swore I posted it.
We'll look when we get there.
Yeah.
That's okay.
If I didn't, I have it.
I was sitting around. There's a bunch. I found shorts from that night, but I didn't find the episode.
Oh,
Yeah.
well that would indicate that I probably have it. Generally speaking, when that happens, that's because something happened in the episode that I had to cut it. So, and I do remember that one we had a little bit of a thing, but I'll go through them.
The only thing we had in there was go do what you got to do, bro.
Oh my
There
God,
goes Pretty Ricky
Ricky.
in frame, right behind Steve-O's head. There he goes. Say hi, Ricky.
Hi, Ricky.
And we're on the showroom floor. Things happen. You can hear the music.
Yep.
Place is still open for
Yep.
selling
Car sales
new
are
cars.
going on, and I think they've sold 8 or 10 today.
Yeah.
Today was my day off, and I just got here. And
So, are we gonna stay here? Do you think we're gonna, or do you want to find a new home? Do you
Well,
want to
I
talk
don't
about
care.
that here?
we can talk about whatever. We can find whatever home you want. I mean, we're not homeless.
No, we're not homeless. But if there's somebody listening and they have a place and they'd like us to podcast from,
Yeah, reach out to T Hall.
give us a shout. Because,
Put it in the comments, or
something.
how would we do it? Oh, go to Facebook. Facebook Messenger.
Sure, that'll
Sure.
work. Just hit us up. We'll do anything.
You can call Travis at 8675-309.
8675.
Send him a text.
309.
I'm surprised I remembered that.
It's good.
All right,
So, where are we going from here?
Earl made a comment earlier about that transmission that was going out on that unit, and you said it's like $1,300 to fix it.
That's
One
cheap.
part.
Right.
That's one, yeah.
And I know we've talked about in the past, most racers, drag racers, local racers, even these guys that at the tracks, it's just a hobby.
Yes. Speaking of that, you talk about, we're always, and your son's not here to bug him about tuner cars, but each year, Tulsa Raceway Park hosts a streetcar takeover.
Yeah.
That is something where everybody brings whatever you're driving. Very few trailer them.
Run what you brung.
Run what you brung.
Yeah.
And it is quite an array of American cars, foreign cars. It's something else. There'll be 300 cars out there.
Yeah.
A car show. You get to race your buddy. I'm going to call Steve out. They do roll racing. Oh, my God. That's an interesting event to go see.
So the question comes, even with those, so how, with all of the people that do car and car cultures and stuff, how many of them do you think actually do side hustles flipping cars, or or they buy it like an old classic or something so that they can finance the one that they like? Does that make sense? So maybe we have a 57 Chevy. I really want to make this right, but in order to get that, I got to have extra money. Well, we don't. A lot of these guys it's just a hobby. What kind of side hustles do you think a lot of them will do to flipping cars, buying and selling cars? Or
Here's the problem with the culture that we all run in. Nobody sells anything.
Nope.
Yeah.
right.
I
that's
remember,
why
look at John Neese's garage,
right.
okay? I promise you, who was it? Earl introduced me to somebody one time at one of these race events, and the wife said they got a new race car, and they were supposed to sell the old race cars
Oh.
to pay for the new race car,
Right.
and they had not sold any of them.
Yep.
Well, that's the question.
I'm
though.
going to
I
show
mean,
you one here. You'll love it.
How do they afford it? I mean, some of these races are expensive.
Well, Earl, that $1,300 part, what's the cost of the whole transmission when it blows up?
About 7,000.
Yeah. And
Read that. That's pretty funny.
men shouldn't have cars after 50. Seriously, 50 cars is enough.
Saw that the other day from one of our
nice.
guys.
Wendy and I lived in Nashville for a while, and she sent me a listing on a house.
Yeah.
She said, look at this. It was 2 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. That was upstairs. The bottom floor was a 12-car garage. I went, okay,
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
We knew what that guy was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he built it right.
Yeah. I think you're onto it there because maybe it's a family culture too.
Right.
And so if you're in a relationship with that person, your wife or whatever, Gail says you can get whatever you want as long as we can afford it.
Right.
And that's like the golden ticket. And so it's like, okay, what do I want?
The problem with that is
Yeah, just go ahead and buy that, Steve.
I get
You go right ahead and buy that.
I get-
Go
won't
ahead and
bother you.
buy it.
I get that
See.
I get that same speech,
Yeah.
and then when we go to get it, it's we can't afford this. Wait a minute.
Yeah. Well, you've like the Mustang. Like when I started out, I knew what we could afford as a family, and
Right.
so we got the base V6 Mustang, and then gradually now we've got the Bullet, and so it's that kind of culture in our home.
Yep.
Support it. I don't have 50, and we won't. But she's like, "What do you want now? What do you want?" There's a what anniversary model is that right over there?
The 60th.
The 60th.
Yep.
That's
But a lot-
right.
But the culture guys, if they're good at metal work or they're a painter or they're a motor guy or like Gary back here, the transmission guy who's done transmissions for 60 years,
Yeah.
they're so good at it.
Yeah.
If they start their business doing it, they never have time for their own projects.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
They never do.
Whose car, and Travis ought to remember this, Whose car's always in the worst shape of any of them in the parking lot out here?
No. Oh, who? Like specifically?
Yeah, if you looked at sales department, parts,
Mechanic.
the mechanic.
Sure.
Because they'll tell you, I work on a car all day long. I'm not working on
I'm
mine.
not working it when I get to my house.
You know?
Right.
Or the carpenter.
Right.
I'm not going to fix that door on that cabinet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because when he gets home, he's done.
He's done.
we're the same way. I mean, I work on people's websites as
Yeah.
for a living. I mean, that's what I do. I don't work on my own.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I have it set the way I want it, and people like it, they don't like it, whatever. I don't care.
Yeah.
I could name you 5 guys right now. I won't by name, but I know 5 guys. You go to their shop, and there's a minimum of 10 cars sitting there.
Yeah.
Their stuff have a coat of dust on it or a cover over it.
Yeah.
They've had, bought that 9 years ago. I just can't get over there to it. 9 years?
Yeah.
Well, it was that way when we went to Andy's.
Yeah.
Yes.
Remember
Right.
that back shop?
Right.
Yes.
And he was like, hey, over there.
Over there.
And you had to crawl between and over and under to get to whatever that was over there.
Right. But all the projects that he
Yeah.
had were all in front.
And that's car guys.
Isn't it hidden culture, though? I mean, I think that you don't see that, though. It's
Right.
a warehouse. You don't know what's in there.
Right.
And so just the notion of having the patience, the time, and the skill sets to do this type of work. Earl, I mean, are we losing that? What's it look like right now?
It is a lost art.
Yeah.
From a couple of guys I know that spend, and Andy Allen's one of them.
Yeah.
You don't spend months restoring a car. You spend a couple of years.
Yeah,
And he will tell you that in his shop. My other friend, the other Randy,
Yeah.
Oh,
same
yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
If he's doing a 70 Bronco, start to finish,
Yeah.
26 months, not unusual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have the help to do any
Yeah.
quicker.
Right. Randy told us we were out at his shop prepping for Shelby. That day we went to lunch,
That's right.
and he said he rolls 2 a month out of his business, and he's 4 years behind.
See,
And
it's incredible.
and they're pretty much all sold
right.
Yeah.
Right.
before he rolls them out the door.
Yeah. And you saw the bones of it, too, at the show.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
if-
it had different stages there.
And if you've never seen a Randy Roberts built Bronco,
Yeah.
Yeah.
buddy, they are right. And
That's right. He had that frame and motor at the
Yep.
inside the
did.
expo building.
and
did.
he'll even coyote swap one for you. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Now,
But their TV shows, what is misleading people that watch the TV shows, like Pimp My Ride.
Yeah.
I watched the one where they did Earl Campbell's
Cadillac.
Cadillac.
That was West Coast Customs.
But they had that car 3 years.
Yeah.
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 Well,
Yeah.
But they fast forward all the film clips,
Yeah.
the cameras in the shop,
Yeah.
and they get her done in 20? You think TV's 20 minutes maybe out of a 30-minute
30 minutes,
show?
usually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But everybody goes, well, I ought to buy that out of a salvage yard and just
Yeah.
have it done.
Yeah.
No.
And that's what they show, too. It's always looking for something in somebody's barn or in
Yeah.
somebody's backyard.
And a drama.
Exactly. How are we
Looking
gonna
for a
flip this
left
thing?
door handle of a car that was 300 made,
Yeah.
Right.
and they go nuts because the left door handle's nowhere to be found.
Right.
Makes you wonder how many hours they spend in one of those, what'd you call it?
They're just flipping it.
Junkyards?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
junkyards.
Looking
or
for
the
parts.
barns
Looking for
or
parts
whatever,
all day
yeah.
long. I
Yeah,
mean,
but car culture, if you do that for a living
yeah.
and you're looking for that left door handle, you start down through a list in your head.
Right.
Oh, wait, Travis got a big collection. Let me call him. Let me
Yeah.
call Steve. Let me call. And you've probably got somebody at the shop that just starts down
Yeah.
the list.
Yeah. I would imagine.
Well, folks know how valuable that stuff is.
Well, yeah.
You got one
And-
off here.
And
Something about a lot of folks haven't realized, if it was a salvage yard from 1980, well, a lot of them had 50s and 60s cars in there that had good stuff in them, non-rusted or not been hit in a wreck. But then, they're selling late model stuff. Well, now they've crushed
Yeah.
yep.
the lot of the 90s cars.
Yeah.
All the 80s cars are gone. I don't know how many Fox bodies were probably
Yeah.
crushed.
Yeah.
Well, now they've made a resurgence of Fox bodies with the T-tops.
Yeah.
5.0 car. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Well,
You give $12,000 for a 5.0 that's not running?
Right.
They gave $300 at the salvage yard when they had it towed off.
right.
Up the street at Turley, I mean, there's a huge salvage yard.
It
I mean,
is
there's
huge.
miles and miles, and there's a 2007 Mustang on top of 3.
Yeah.
And it's just hanging out there.
Hanging up on
Because,
top.
like,
It's
stacking them deep,
2007,
some of them
yeah.
cheap,
Yep.
you know. Good
Well,
grief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it amazes me how valuable the
Right.
Fox body has become.
Oh, yeah.
And back then, it was not desired.
Well,
No.
no.
It was-
One, the 5.0 was running, what, 225 horse?
Right.
You know?
Anything 90s was pretty much.
I had a buddy with a Fox body,
Yeah.
My son drove one to college.
Yeah.
and he bought the LX instead of the GT.
Ooh, nice trim level.
Well, but it had the same motor, same setup. It was lighter than the GT for some reason.
Didn't know that.
And so he had the Mustang 50 LX Fox body.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay. we talk about cars here,
I
Travis.
know, yeah. Do you think? Okay, so speaking of all these,
Okay, so no, that's when we get done here.
queso.
Moving right along. Now that you said queso,
Do you think there's a
Took me a
car
second.
in the past that deserves more attention than they get? I mean, obviously, we talk about all the ones that are all famous and the movies and all that kind of stuff. But do you have a car that's like you think doesn't get enough attention?
We can talk about the one that they say was the worst car Ford ever built,
The
the
Which one?
Edsel.
The Edsel.
The Edsel.
Yeah.
I was going to say the
thinking.
Mercure.
Oh, that was a Mercury.
Mercury, same deal,
Mercure.
huh?
Yeah,
Oh, that car
was
ugly.
in the 90s.
Oh, that car ugly.
The Edsel
The Edsel.
was supposedly one of the biggest mistakes that Ford Motor Company ever made. Do you realize anybody here got a Roku stick
No.
on your TV?
No.
I do.
You need to get one. There is a channel on the Roku television that runs nothing but Barrett Jackson auctions night
Oh,
and
I
day.
didn't know that.
Okay, and I watched and it's the old ones, the new ones. You know, I watched an Edsel, an original Edsel, the other night sell for $225,000.
Right on.
Wow.
How? And my thought was, how is this a mistake?
Yeah.
You know, Mom and Dad had a Ford Flex. You remember those, Travis?
Yes, I do.
In 09.
They're not even that old.
No, in 09 when they first came out, I made Mom and Dad get one.
Yeah.
Probably one of the greatest cars they ever owned.
Yeah.
The ride and drive was amazing. It was horribly ugly. Mm-hmm. It was a big square brick.
But everybody who drove it loved it.
Well, if you remember, for a while, that's all Bob would drive.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But
Well, you could put it had a thing in the middle. You could put a.
It had a refrigerator in the back
Yeah,
seat.
I mean,
That's cool.
it was a pretty
Cool
cool
car.
car.
Soccer mom vehicle.
and out on the highway, Ford has never built a car that rode as well as that one.
Yeah, and it had power.
Oh, it was great.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it had the
Yeah.
3.5 Taurus SHO motor in it.
Ooh.
I did not know
Very
that.
nice.
Yeah, it would get it, and they made an all-wheel drive version.
But you couldn't get anybody to buy them.
Nope. And
Like that.
my dad said, "This is going to be the next Edsel." I said, "God, I hope so. I'll keep it in the garage and sell it."
Yeah.
Right.
But I remember when Mom said she wanted that car, and Dad said, "I ain't buying it.
Wow.
I'm not.
I don't even see them anymore.
They don't make them anymore."
No, I mean just like on the road.
Well, that's.
I wonder if people are holding them. That's what I'm asking.
I think they're just getting old. People
They're back up there in Turley, stacked up on 3.
That's right.
People that had them drove them to death.
Yeah. Well, they were good cars.
You know, Jeff Leslie had one. My mom and dad had one. When Mom and Dad got done with it, I drove it a couple of years. I mean,
Yeah.
it was a great car.
Yeah.
If they still built them, I might buy another one. So I think there's a modern day car that didn't get what
The
it
attention.
deserved.
Yeah.
What do you think, Earl? What do you think? Give me a car.
For let's go down the road of longevity, reliability, did not eat parts, wrote good, everybody used it. Crown Victoria.
Ooh.
Yeah. The old
Big
Crown,
car.
The old
Yeah.
Crown Vic was.
I mean, those things are like tanks.
Every
Yeah.
police department had.
Yep.
The big police departments had hundreds of them.
Yeah.
and you still see them running around
Yeah.
to this day. And
Yeah.
I don't remember the last year they quit building those.
Yeah.
Well, they kept building them for a little bit just for
The
police,
municipalities.
and that wasn't that long ago.
Right.
'Cause
Was it 06-ish?
something
08-ish?
right before Bob sold out?
There's a
Yeah.
video on there. It's called "The Last Crown Vic." So as she's coming off the assembly line, everybody's at the front. They all signed it.
Oh, really?
Car went to the museum. Under the hood, anywhere you could put your Sharpie, "The Last
Yep.
Crown Vic."
Speaking of cool cars off the assembly line, did you see the story the other day? Mr. Leno got his GTD from Ford.
I did.
Saw it.
I saw it.
Saw it.
Did you see how he got it?
No.
He had $350,000.
No, Mr.
Front.
Do you think he paid for it?
No, Ford Motor
Who
Company
knows?
gave
Yeah,
him that
I'm,
car
Gave him
I'm
that
pretty
car.
sure they gave
for
it.
the
Right.
publicity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Mr. Farley delivered it in person.
Yeah.
Wow.
He was there when it come off the truck to deliver it to Jay. I was showing that to Wendy, and she says, "Well, that's for the Ford president to go deliver that car. That's pretty cool." I said, "It's not cool. He wanted to look in Jay's garage."
Yeah.
Okay.
It was publicity.
But
Well, and
they did stories of Jay took that car to the following Sunday to a Cars and Coffee event in California somewhere.
Oh,
He's
that's
out tooling.
cool.
They've caught pictures of him out tooling it around.
and he said he was going to drive it.
He drives everything.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't going to be a sit in this garage thing. He was going to drive it.
I mean, when you got 400 cars, you might as well drive
Exactly.
them, right?
Yeah.
One a day.
One a day with a few left over.
So that's right.
So, Steve-O, what do you think? In your day, as you think about cars that you thought were cool that didn't get the publicity, what do you think?
I don't know. I really don't.
The Ford Pinto.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I would.
It got the publicity it needed.
It did.
Yes, it was. The publicity for that car was hot.
I will
That's
say
right.
the smoothest
Blew right
driving
up.
car we'd ever had was a Buick Century. If you've ever driven a Buick Century,
Right.
that thing glides.
Yeah.
My
I mean,
mother
it
had a
just
Buick
does.
and loved it.
We loved that car. It was
Yeah.
a great car.
How about the minivan?
We had one.
You have to have a minivan.
Yes.
I hated the minivan, but it was a functional
Very
vehicle.
functional.
You hate
Stow
owning
and
it?
go.
Stow and go.
Electric doors were on the remote, both of them.
but
It was perfect.
You
Travis-
can put an entire sofa in the back
You
when
can.
you fold them down. A whole
you
three-cushion
can.
sofa.
Hey, wait.
Yeah.
I go back to the 70s when vans had a sofa in
Yeah,
it.
that's true. Shag carpet from the ceiling. They would
See?
glue the carpet to the
They
top.
need to bring
Yeah.
this back.
Yeah.
I would love to see a resurgence in vans like
Conversion vans.
That would be cool.
I'm going to tell you right now. If they weren't 100% electric, I would own one of the new Volkswagen vans.
I love those Volkswagens. I think they're the coolest little things, and I don't care that they're electric.
I love, but I can't do anything with them.
Right.
Yeah.
I love the look of them.
Yeah.
They remind me of the old Volkswagen van.
Yes. I saw one sitting out in front of the
Yep.
dealership the other day, and I was like, I would totally buy that.
Buddy,
I
I'd
would
put
totally buy
I'd
that.
put a suspension drop on that thing, and it would look like the 70s, and we'd shag carpet.
Put a
Oh yeah,
big old surfboard
on the top. Some old baby moons. But
Here's the point of that.
she's
On
electric.
the Bug, and I didn't have a van, but I had 2 Bugs I drove to work. Just when they were wore out when I bought them. But we
You know
were
why he
working
had-
downtown and
you know
nobody
why he had
cared.
two?
Huh.
He used one for parts.
Oh no!
Actually, how did you know that? But
I had buddies with 2 Bugs.
I had a Super Beetle,
If-
so I'm with
if you say you have a 71 Super Beetle,
Yeah.
still air cooled. Mm-hmm. Try to find someone that can fix
Right.
the pistons and the valves because the pistons go this way.
Right.
They're not out there.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
You couldn't make a living fixing Volkswagen engines. In 1990, you could. Now, you better know a buddy of a friend of a
That's
friend.
right.
Yeah.
That's
If we could take that over there and he could tell us what to do.
Yeah.
Nobody works on a Volkswagen air-cooled engine.
My
Yep.
stepdad made a living at that. He
Did
had
he
a
really?
shop. It was just for VWs.
VWs.
Yep. And through the 90s. I mean, he got through most of it. And then, obviously, it's no longer. But
Yeah.
that's how he made and he made a good living at
Yeah.
it. I mean,
I went to high school with a guy. His dad had a Volkswagen shop, but he put the Remember they'd build them with the big pipe stuck out of the back,
Straight out the back.
Put
Yep.
wide fat tires on them. He built
a rat tail.
Yeah, he built the little. I called them hot rod V Dubs. You know,
Yeah.
V-dubs.
I heard a story one time that a 911 Porsche motor would bolt right up in the back. That'd make
Only
you,
on the Super Beetles.
that would make it
There's a big
exciting.
bug.
Yeah.
That would make it
The,
exciting.
the 60,
Get in, let's go.
the 68s and below,
Right.
the block wouldn't hold it.
Right.
It was not big enough. But the Super Beetles,
Right.
for sure, would hold a Porsche engine
Those-
on the back.
Dude, that'd have been
50.
a hoot.
53
Can you
Volkswagen had a taillight that big.
Yeah.
And that Super Beetle, the taillight's that
Yeah.
big
Right.
because DOT standards changed. You couldn't even see an old bug going down the road.
Oh.
Well, if I could get my hands on a 68 again, I would buy it.
We'll start the hunt.
Well, I can find them. It's just they're expensive.
And one of our sponsors,
Isn't that amazing?
I know.
MST Manufacturing over here in Claremore. That's where we should go and do a podcast in the shop. They've got a line.
Squirrel.
Well, they make aircraft parts.
Right.
Oh, they
Make
build
FAA
wheels, too.
parts
Uh-oh.
out of aluminum, but
What?
they make 4 or 5
Or low battery.
Volkswagen parts, and they sell them. It's the coolest thing.
Do we need
Right.
to pause?
Yeah, well, hang on.
Yep. We're still rolling.
Yeah, we're still going.
We just have a message.
Well, we just need to
We ought to
grab
do that. We'll go and talk. We can do a little bit, and he makes custom wheels for trucks.
Liberty
Think-
Forge.
Yep, Liberty.
Right.
They start at a 20 and they go to a 32-inch wheel.
And they're about $6-7 grand a wheel.
A wheel. But it made me think. Stephen, the son, showed me their Volkswagen line of parts they make out of aluminum. Only company in the world that makes this stuff. Is that me?
Who is it?
Uh-oh.
All right, we need to wrap up because
Yep.
obviously we're running out of battery here. But I do have a trivia question I do want to ask before
Okay.
before you head out. I just think it's a cool question. Okay. Is it a real car or a model made up? Okay. I have to do this because I have to do it over here. So you have to pick the one that's the fake one.
Okay.
Nissan Cedric, Ford Equinox GT, Mitsubishi Minica Lettuce, Dodge Tempest, or the Hyundai Gallop.
What was
Which
the-
one is real?
Which one is real?
Yeah.
Threw me a loop.
Yep.
The Tempest is real.
Yeah, the Tempest.
Is that the answer? We're going with Tempest?
That's my guess.
Can you cut this out if I answer that?
Nope.
Just answer it. Steve and I'll keep talking.
You cut him off.
Well, what year? What was the Tempest again? Pontiac?
It said Nissan Cedric,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ford Equinox GT, Mitsubishi Minica Lettuce, Dodge Tempest, or the Hyundai Gallop.
I remember a Pontiac Tempest.
Yeah. Then there's
Okay.
Tempo at
It's
some point.
it's always the one that you think is
The
the
lettuce.
craziest. It's
The
the,
lettuce.
lettuce one.
The
The lettuce
lettuce.
car's the real one.
I thought the same thing. This actually, the Nissan Cedric is not
Cedric.
a real car.
Not a
Oh,
real-
I'm sorry.
is the real
The
car.
Ford Equinox GT is fake.
Right.
That was
Yeah, the
fake
Equinox
car.
is a GM.
Yeah, but you told us to pick the one that was real.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amanda,
What did you guys pick?
drive one.
I picked the lettuce.
The lettuce. We
The lettuce
defaulted
is
to
real.
The lettuce. There you go.
We
The
win.
Okay, so the Nissan Cedric is real. The Ford Equinox GT is fake. The lettuce is real. The Tempest is fake because it was Pontiac.
Yep.
And then the Hyundai Gallop was also fake. So I guess there was two real answers on there.
Oh, so it was the lettuce.
Yeah. Anyways, that
Okay.
was fun.
There's one car. There's one car that doesn't get hardly any recognition, and I'll tell you why. And y'all will know this. 86 Buick turbo car. They had turbos that made a full-size Buick. Looks like a regular. What do we call it? The Buick
Century.
Century.
Yep.
turbocharged. Car was made what, 2 years? You can't buy one for less than $50,000 because it's turbo on it.
Yeah.
Now everything's got a turbocharger on it.
Everything.
I don't mean to cut us off, but
we gotta
I
go.
got 1% of battery.
Travis
left.
forgot
100%.
to Travis forgot to charge the battery.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Dudes, we ready to get out of here?
Yeah,
We're done.
we are.
Do it.
We'll see you in a week. It's Randy Pierce. I'll see you down the road.